comment, and subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing out there? Y'all know I was gonna have to come in on this one. I know it's a lot of my subscribers who mess with me. Y'all, I know y'all ain't ready for this one. Y'all hating on this one, but nobody's taught no racism. Got to go back to the event of Mr. Blair Cobb. Now, Blair Cobb is not a real known fighter like that. If you're a boxing fan, you know a Blair Cobb, but Blair Cobb is not known as much as a Ennis Boots or a Virgil Ortiz, but he an up and coming fighter who on his way. He up at welterweight as well. And Blair Cobb is out there, giving the world hell right now, especially, in his videos, his interviews, talking about the sport of boxing, talking about how it's a lot of cowards in boxing, saying he want to fight all the guys up there at welterweight. But the main person he talked about and dog was Mr. Big Fish Errol Spence. Now, y'all know on my channel, I just give y'all my opinion, but in my opinion, I always tell the people that Errol Spence Jr. has been ducking Terrence Crawford. A lot of people disagree with it. The world of Errol Spence fans and whoever else may disagree with it. But, as time go on and you see people like Tim Bradley and many others, and now you even seeing Blair Cobbs coming out and just basically telling the truth to the public. As he says in his words, not mine, that Errol Spence Jr. is afraid of Terrence Crawford. The same thing that the public been saying. This is somebody who's in the inside, is a boxer, right around, knows the sport of boxing inside and out, and he's saying that Errol Spence don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He ducking him. He's saying he's afraid of him. Matter of fact, he said he's a coward, to put it in better words. A coward. A coward. Now, these ain't my words. These are Blair Cobb's words. In my opinion, I do agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go as far as to say as call Errol Spence a coward, but it's some coward stuff he doing. You've been saying for 4 years, like the man said, you could have been made to fight. The fight could have been made. You ran pussyfooting around, you playing with the public, you coming up, you making up lies, you talking about A sides, B sides, cross the street sides, 50, 40, 60, 40, 70, 30s. And people are out here and we sick and tired of waiting. That's basically what's going on. So a lot of people gonna disagree with Blair Cobb. I'm on my hot spot right now, but I'm gonna read some of the comments that's been left for Blair Cobb for making his comments towards Errol Spence. And we gotta remember, even though Blair Cobb is not a known name, even though he's not a known name, he has a right to call out anybody. And he has a right to his opinion. A lot of people are not going to agree with his opinion, but I agree with it. I don't see no other way how people could see around that this man is doing some cowardly stuff. He don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. It's good that we have somebody, bold enough who ain't worried about, what the boxing public gonna have to say about him after this. Somebody who's speaking up for the fans. And basically he's saying it for the fans. The fans want to see that fight. He doing his cowardly. This ain't what the sport of boxing is about. To be running around with a belt talking about you want to be the best, and then when somebody challenge you, you don't want to give them no smoke. And let me read some of the comments. It said, Michael Elay out here wilding. Hold up. It was another one I had seen up here. Oh, he might curse himself. Let's see how he looks in the next 2 fights or in his second fight. Now, one thing I will say about Blair Cobb was exposing things in the interview I was watching. Well, he said, he started boxing late, which looks at that, shows a little bit in his style, which I think may be a problem later on in his career. It clearly showed that he wasn't, he didn't start out as a kid in the gym. He was bringing up situations, about the way he grew up and things. But that literally just showed me that he has an unorthodox style and that, he wasn't in a gym, like a Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, like the rest of the guys going to the amateurs and things like that. He was just a fighter who, he said he at one point gave up on life and he was trying to find something that was reckless, and he came into the sport of boxing, which is good for him. That was a blessing at the same time for him to find the sport of boxing, but it also tells me that he lacks in the skill department. So even though what Blair Cobb is doing, I see he's promoting himself. He's trying to be the new, I think he's a piggyback of not piggyback, but a blueprint taker of Keith Thurman. You know, kind of look like he could be Keith Thurman's little brother. Got the good hair, you know what I'm saying? Loud, you know what I'm saying? Like they keep telling this not WWE, you know, like Ric Flair, you know, but uh, Blair Cobb does, you know, make you pay attention to him. But I just feel like he's a Keith Thurman, and I hate to say it because I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I like Blair Cobb, but he feel like he a carbon copy of Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? And he not as good as Keith Thurman as far as talking wise. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman know how to capture you and bring you into the company. Blair Cobb sometimes go off into things where you like, no, man, you need to stop. But you could clearly see that he has some Keith Thurman in him, or he watched Keith Thurman's blueprint of how to be a star. You know what I'm saying? It could be his own thing, but if it is his own thing, it looks a lot like what Keith Thurman was doing. I'm gonna put it to you like that. Now, let's say this nigga Braves, I'm here for all the jokes aside. I think he did wrong, Errol, but he kicking some real ish otherwise. I mean, y'all know he kicking some real ish about that situation. We've been waiting 2 years on a fight. Obviously, he trying to become a me. Errol Spence Jr. is the real fighter. He isn't the one signed with other promotion to avoid real competition. He came straight to one from 140 and made a decision to cash and face the weakest champion for the weakest belt. Oh, so yeah, I guess they still basically blame saying that Crawford went after what's his name? Who Terrence beat up? Uh, what's his name? He had the belt beat Manny Pacquiao. They said Manny Pacquiao beat him from Australia. What's this guy name? Jeff Horn. I guess they saying that Jeff Horn, you know, was the weakest link, and he went and took the belt from the weakest link. But you know, people don't know that actually everybody would want to fight Jeff Horn even before Terrence went over there. Before Terrence even went and fought Jeff Horn, Errol Spence had already said that he's not coming up. Hey, I'm on here for a minute. D-Town Blast. I'm trying to I gotta buy some more Wi-Fi. I gotta buy some more hotspot. I'm just using it right now. I'm gonna come back on later. I'm gonna try to get some more so I could do a full broadcast and have people on. Yeah, that's what Errol said. Go get a belt. So even if he did pick the least deadliest champion, he didn't say what belt he had to go get, what kind of belt he had to go get. He just went and got a belt. Still taking 4 years. Said you saw it in his eyes. Okay, as soon as Errol wins, I recommend a doctor for your eyes. Errol, all the way in my opinion. What's up to y'all? Thank y'all. But that's what he been saying this for the longest, man. The man first left 140. Oh, I'll fight Terrence Crawford, no problem. All you gotta do is go and get a belt. The man go get a belt. Then it's across the streets. Then it's this and that, and it's this and that. No, it ain't no this and that. You said you was gonna fight the man. Now this ain't me talking about the man ducking and he's scared he a coward. This is another boxer saying we finally got somebody else. Oh, let me see who all we had saying that Spence is ducking. Tim Bradley, Bob Arum, who else? A lot of other channels. Now we got Blair Cobb saying he ducking and he's scared to fight. I mean, this dude is an ultimate clout chaser. Lame is okay. I guess he lame because he's saying that Spence is ducking. But they get mad. Spence ruined boxing. Oh yeah, he also said that Errol Spence Jr. ruined boxing. You know, he got a little harsh on Errol Spence in that part. I ain't gonna say Spence ruined boxing. I'm just saying Spence going along with the new wave of boxing. I will say that the new purpose of boxing. You know, least risk with big rewards boxing. That's what a lot of fighters are on. They on the Floyd Mayweather style of boxing right now. Little risk, big reward. That's all the fighters are doing right now. I hate Floyd Mayweather ever got on TV and said that, because when he said that, they took that literally. Least risk, big reward. That's what all the fighters are doing today. I got one from some guy. He said, dude sounds like a clown. He ain't beating no top 10 welterweight. Then talking about people being hurt. The thing is, whether he's a top 10 welterweight or not, Blair Cobb is undefeated. He's the same size as Jaron Ennis height-wise. Why not fight him? Why not? Is it because a lot of fighters don't go out there and want to fight a fighter that they might stand a chance of losing to? Now, everybody count him out and saying that Blair Cobb ain't in the top 10. What the top 10 got to do with that? We just seen a dude beat Chris Colbert, who won in the top 10, came in on 2 weeks' notice. We just seen Jack Catterall, the guy who everybody was counting out, beat goddamn Josh Taylor. So what does his resume and who he's fought got to do with it? I can remember once upon a time when there was a fighter named Keith Thurman and a boy named Errol Spence Jr. was only 15-0, and everybody said that Keith Thurman ducked Errol Spence because he was only 15-0. So now it switches when it comes to Jaron Ennis because Blair Cobb doesn't have 27-0 victories by fighting a bunch of people we don't know, like Jaron Ennis fought. I guess that means he don't deserve to fight. Oh, I forgot they said it's levels. What levels? Because I didn't see no levels. I ain't seen no levels from Jaron Ennis. Who he fought? Old Thomas DeLongme from 140. Sergio Lipinus from 140. Yeah. Jeff Horn was across the street. Yep. I agree with you. None of these fighters are fighting, so they're scared. Easy work. You say get Antoine Russell, tell Haney to come to 140 to get knocked out. Man, I think that Devin Haney is going to try to leave and stay out of 140 as much as possible. He's going to try to stay out of 140 as much as possible. He trying his best to get them undisputed titles. Well, you notice that? He's trying his best to get them undisputed titles before he leave 135. So he could say he was undisputed in case he get up there. In case he get up there with them Josh Taylor. Well, Josh Taylor finna leave 140, but in case he get up there and get knocked out, which I respect, smart move. What's better than to go up there and get the fight Kambosos and possibly become undisputed, really undisputed before you leave that weight class. That's real smart, though, if you ask me. So you can't knock Devin Haney for that, but he ain't gonna last much longer at 140. You can see he growing. Devin body getting too big for it. It's hard for him to make that. Let's see. I feel you about mental health, bro. Oh yeah, they was talking about mental health issues as well. That is very important. And I like the part what he said about men, because men go through a lot mentally too. And when we say we going through mental issues, they thinking you hard broke or something, like your heart broke. No, men are human too. Men have mental issues. Men go through things. Men get depressed. Spence is afraid of Terrence Crawford. Finally, someone told the truth. Spence is one of the greatest punks in the history of the sport. This ain't come out of my mouth. I'm reading a comment. Shapur Sassan, he said this. Spence is afraid of Crawford. Finally, someone tells the truth. He's one of the biggest punks in boxing history. You see what I'm saying? He has to fight Terrence Crawford before he leave the sport. If he don't, 20 years from now, they got to remember, well, I don't know if the internet will be out, 20 years from now. But if it does, and if people are still here and people still talk about boxing, people are going to remember this time. This ain't going nowhere. There's going to be some real fans left. They're going to be out there and say, no, that dude won the whole thing, like y'all somebody trying to say. Dude sounds hella hurt. The fuck Spence eating for him? The fuck Spence eating? Yeah, I guess that was a diss to Blair Cobb. They get, like I said, they get very upset when you say something about Errol Spence Jr. ducking Terrence Crawford. I want to see him versus Davis or Haney. He ain't no need for him to fight Davis or Haney. He ain't in their weight class. I can't wait for Spence to beat Crawford. Me either. Me too. I can't wait to see it too. Whenever it's gonna happen, tell him to fight him. Blair, we have yet to see fight any one of your cohorts. Speaking on Spence, when you just clown by Boots' entire camp. The fact is, this man actually went over to Boots himself. And of course, you're going to do that when you got a bunch of dick riders or, you know what I'm saying, people who support one man around them when you go and ask them for a fight. That's, you know, I don't see how people could disrespect Blair Cobb for simply going up to Jerron Ennis and asking him, you know what I'm saying, what's up? Let me get the fight with you. You say you're looking for opponents. You say people ducking you. People got to understand something. When a fighter got a zero, they ain't just willing to lose. They ain't tasted defeat yet. They confidence high. That's why you don't see him going. That's why you don't see him going at no other fighters who ain't coming out there to lose. See, Blair Cobb ain't coming to lose. All this is levels. What level did you go to? You just beat up two 140 pounders, Jerron Ennis. That's all you did. Two former soccer player, and a dude got beat by Terrence Crawford like 9 years ago to 8 years ago. Probably 10 years ago. So that ain't really nobody to say you on a different level. You just got a bigger name. Say that, but on a level, no, there is no level with you. You just have a bigger name, sir. Let me see. Oh, I'm on my cell phone right now. D-Town. I will be coming on later on, though, y'all. I'm gonna try to come back on later on. I gotta try to get some more of this Wi-Fi. I mean, this what it is, hotspot. Yeah, so I can do it on stream, y'all. But I'm on my phone right now. But I will be coming on because I want people to come on later on. What time I'm going live? What time is it now? It's 6 something now. I'm gonna try to go live about 10:30 or something like that. That's if I get some more hotspot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm working off a laptop and my phone. That's how I'm reading the comments right now that people are saying, upset about the fact that Blair Cobb done told the truth, that this man is clearly ducking a fight. We got people saying this dude is delusional. I wonder what do they see. The people who say that he's delusional, that Blair Cobb is delusional about the fight that Spencer's ducking, I wonder what they've been seeing for the past 4 years. What they've been saying. And I'm not being funny or anything like that. I'm just asking the people who believe that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all believe that he's not ducking, then what do y'all be saying in the comments and the interviews? And because y'all be acting like people be picking on him. And I don't understand how y'all feel like that. If you're a fan of EJ, why y'all feel like people be picking on him when y'all watch the same videos we watch? Y'all see the same interviews we watch. Y'all hear him say the same thing we hear him say. And they still say you delusional. Buddy is straight up tripping. I guess he's trying to get noticed. Yes, he possibly trying to be noticed, but that's publicity. That's you got to sell yourself. Like you said, don't nobody know him. Well, you know him now, don't you? You know him now, don't you? Oh, don't nobody know Black Ops? Who is Black Ops? Who he fought? Where he come from? I ain't never heard of Black Ops. Well, guess what? You know him now. And guess what? He undefeated. And he ain't coming to lose. What's up? Now you know him. That's why you call out people to get known. To become a star in boxing. Never seen this guy fight. Only talking about other fighters. Let me go check out some highlights of Blair Cobb. Matter of fact, let me check out some highlights of Blair Cobb. Now, this is a fight they said that he was supposed to lose against this guy named Brad Solomon. And like I told y'all, by him letting me know that, he didn't grow up in a boxing gym, that, he just went to the gym one day and decided to box. It really shows me, y'all got to remember that this dude don't have a real pedigree in boxing. Like, he ain't going to be no Floyd Mayweather, no, you know what I'm saying, Pernell Whitaker or nothing like that. He's been learning on the job basically. But for him to be 16-0, that's still good because he didn't grow up in the sport. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm back, y'all. I apologize about that. I had to step out for a second. Blair Cobb's a southpaw. He is a southpaw. Never really checked him out before. I seen him I heard of Blair Cobb's like 2 years ago. And I just was like, who is this dude trying to sound like Ric Flair? You know what I'm saying? Reminding me of Keith Thurman. But I didn't know he was a southpaw. Don't know too much about him for real. Well, the fight that I'm watching right now, I can't really see too much action in it right now. They just really playing with each other. Let me see some of y'all comments. Salute Easy. What time you going live? So, as those dudes, do they not see anything wrong with the way he moved? Some of us hold these boxers accountable. Yeah, yeah. That's a better way of asking the Spence fans. And what was that? Do the Spence fans see anything wrong with the way he moving? I'm like, do y'all not see nothing? Or do y'all think people just really just hating on Errol Spence? Like y'all don't see no flaw, no nothing, no lie, and nothing he's told y'all. Cause that, you know what I'm saying? I'm wondering like, what is it that y'all see that other people don't see? Blair said he can fight, but he called him a coward. What's wrong with a fighter putting a spotlight on himself? Boxing is a gladiator sport. If you don't like it, shut Blair up then. Exactly, Damon. If you don't like it, say Blair, I ain't fighting Terrence yet, nigga. I'm gonna whoop your ass next. Since you talking, I'm coming for you next, not Terrence. See, that's what I want to hear, something like that. Blair pulled his card. Blair pulling a lot of people card. Basically telling the public, you know what I'm saying? This ain't what boxing about. This ain't the sport that people love. People ain't out here to see all this coward stuff going on in the sport of boxing. People running from opponents. People, you know what I'm saying, talking about who make the most money. Ooh, y'all, I see a lot of flaws in Blair Cobb though. A lot of flaws, lunging in. You really see that the pedigree is not there. You really see that Blair Cobb's really, really wins off his athleticism. It's not his skill set. It's not his skill set how he wins, how he became 16-0. You can clearly see that. He really more like a brawler, boxer, he really like a brawler from what I see. Ooh. But Blair Cobb has power though. That's one thing I can see. And he has heart. Like he just ain't no dude who gonna come in there and give up now. I will say though, he lacking in the skill department. Very much. No head movement for real. Can be hit. He doesn't control distance. Blair Cobb does not control distance well. He lunges in, he leans in. I'm not saying that Blair Cobb can beat Jerron Ennis, but give him the fight. You'll never know. What if he catch him? What if he catch him? I wish I could stay on longer, man. But if I stay on longer now, I won't be able to get back on. And then I be wanting y'all to come on, man. Y'all get on StreamYard and make sure y'all come on the channel, man. It'd be a better show when more people are on the show. You know what I'm saying? So please come on the channel. Download StreamYard. All you gotta do is put in your email. They're gonna give you a code. You hit a button and you on here. It's simple. That's all you gotta do. Let me see. Blair got fast hands. He had some skill. I see he got some skills. Like I said, lunging in. Uh, he leaves his cells open. He leaves his chin up high. He looks good. But I think once I wonder who is his trainer. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to step his game up before he even get in there talking about fighting the guys that he gonna fight, bro. This is not gonna beat no Jerron Ennis or no Hughes or no Crawford. He a little bit wild. Yeah, he wild. I will say this though, before he go step up in the faces of a Jerron Ennis and the rest of them guys, he really need a lot to work on. He running into punches. He trying to get his offense off, you know what I'm saying? But he getting his offense off while they getting their offense off, which is getting them hit. I just see a lot of heart in him though. I will say that. He gonna be hard to beat. I think with more skill set, with a better trainer. Not saying that his trainer right now ain't good, but you can see a lot of holes in his arsenal, especially defense wise, leaning in. You know what I'm saying? Not taking time with his opponents. I guess he was Golden Boy too, yeah, because I just seen Bernard Hopkins stand up in the crowd. Blair Cobb make a lot of mistakes, man. Not judging you, Blair Cobb. I ain't never boxed. I guess I salute you for taking a chance in your life to go and do something that you wanted to do. This is not me downing you or downgrading your accomplishment. This is me clearly speaking on boxing. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that I see right now. But one thing I will say, he know how to sell himself, which is good. One thing I don't like, Mr. Cobbs, he be painting his nails. I only see it's too much going on with this painting the nails and stuff. I don't like all that. Woo! All right, Blair Cobbs. But Blair Cobb's the one who came out and said this. I didn't say this. I don't want nobody to be mad at me. Oh, look at this hating ass nigga. Oh, man. All these niggas want to do is sit up and hate on Errol Spence. Nigga need to get some money. I do need some money. I will say that. But y'all know they call each other out though. He been called him out. He been wanted that smoke with Jerron Ennis. I guess he might get some smoke from Errol Spence Jr. Unfortunately, Chris Cole would trash Errol Spence Jr. and he lost. Hopefully that don't happen to Blair Cobb. Hopefully he don't run across the Errol Spence Jr. curse. It's crazy. First it was a Mayweather curse, now it's an Errol Spence Jr. curse. You know, uh, but let's just hope that don't happen to Blair Cobb for coming out and telling the truth to the Errol Spence fans that your boys out here ducking and don't want to give us the fight that we've been waiting on. What else? What else somebody got to do? What else somebody got to say? Let me see some highlights from 2 years ago of Mr. Blair Cobb before we get up out of here. Let me see some highlights of Blair 2 years ago before we go. It's a fast highlight. Let me see. I seen them paint them black. Damn. They got footage of Spence sparring a heavyweight and orthodox. That don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. That heavyweight ain't Terrence. Is that heavyweight Terrence? Do that heavyweight got what Terrence got in his head about boxing? No. That heavyweight don't mean nothing. Shout out to him though for going out there, sparring with heavyweights. But that don't mean nothing. Brothers out here wearing French tips. Shows you funny as hell. Has a better chin than Crawford. What a chin got to do than Jay? You know I love you, Jay. You know you and Data Boy, y'all go in on me about your boy Spence. But that heavyweight got a better chin. But is that heavyweight Terrence? Does he have the mind of Terrence? Come on now, y'all gotta come on. Sparring with heavyweights don't mean nothing. Just because you a lightweight sparring with a 160 pounder don't mean nothing. He ain't getting knocked down by the meme machine. Oh yeah, this my boy D-Town Blaster told me to ask the Spence fans. Like he asked me, yeah, do y'all like the way that Errol Spence is moving? Do y'all disagree at all with any way that Errol Spence Jr. is moving as a fan? Because y'all make it seem like we be just like trashing Errol Spence because we want to fight. But do y'all see any flaws in anything he say? Do he lie to y'all? Do y'all become upset that we ain't getting a fight like everybody else? Because people really trying to figure out like what is it that y'all see that we not seeing? What interview is y'all watching? You know what I'm saying? What response clips are y'all watching? We repeating and we watching and we bringing back everything that he has said, not our opinion. Not our opinion. We can't make him fight Terrence Crawford. We can't make him do that. So what is it that the Spence fans, what are y'all saying that make y'all say that people are hating and, what interviews are y'all watching? You know what I'm saying? His levels. I see Spence losing the bud, period. Gamboa did make Crawford do the stanky leg a little bit. Yeah, that happened in the sport of boxing. I don't know what they see excuses. I can't wait till he beat Yuga so he can call out Crawford to shut y'all mouth. And what's going to happen when he don't call out Crawford? Because he is not going to call out Crawford. He already said we'll see. And got in front of the camera and lied and told the public talking about Terrence making demands towards him for the fight. He the only person been making demands, y'all. Like I said, I had a subscriber or somebody get on the channel the other day and say, man, y'all saying that he's scared and we'll see. Y'all Crawford fans unbelievable. First of all, I'm not a Crawford fan. I'm a boxing fan. All right, let's get that straight for anybody on this channel who slips and thinks that I'm a Crawford fan. I'm a boxing fan. All right, I want to see the fight. And when I see that one of these fighters is sitting up here lying to the public and don't want to give us the fight, that's the fighter that I'm going to talk about. If Crawford was lying to the public, ducking Errol Spence, then guess what? It'll be videos that I'll make saying that he's ducking. Terrence Crawford is ducking Errol Spence. It ain't no hate. I bet if he win, he gonna ride his horses. Yeah, he got work to do at the farm all of a sudden. Spence is not calling out Crawford. He already said something. Hold on, let me turn this this hotspot off. What did he say now? Spence is not calling out Crawford. He already said something about fighting Thurman. That's the next fight I possibly see. Cause but I don't see how he gonna do that. Errol Spence Jr. is supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz Jr. next for that WBC mandatory. Virgil Ortiz is the WBC mandatory for Errol Spence title. So unless they're gonna find some way to skip over Virgil Ortiz, that Keith Thurman talk, I don't know how that gonna happen. The best fight for Keith Thurman to try to go make is Terrence Crawford. And Virgil Ortiz is the mandatory for Crawford belt. So somebody got to fight Virgil Ortiz next. Either way it goes, somebody. Crawford took more punishment than Spence during his career. Oh my God, I can't. I ain't finna argue with it. You talking about the man who just had a detached retina and was in a car accident? You talking about that dude? He got a detached retina from a head butt in a car accident, and he ain't took more damage than Crawford. I ain't seen too much damage Terrence Crawford done took in fights. I seen him get hit. If that's the case, everybody been damaged before. All fighters been hit before. If that's what we gonna say damage is, all fighters been hit before. Yes, sir. Ronald Finkler, what's up? Peace to the boxing heads. Of course, sir. The best fight for Thurman is shadow boxing. Oh, Lord. Don't do my boy Keith Thurman like that, bro. Don't do Keith Thurman like that. Virgil is chasing Errol. Keith said he's going the WBA route. No, Keith said he going the WBC route, which means he going to go out to Errol when they ask him about fighting Terrence Crawford. Oh, I'm going to go with he had a WBC medal on him, gold medal on him. I'm going with this. No, you need to be going wherever you get a title. Now, y'all know I rocks with Keith Thurman. If y'all want to know who I rock with in welterweight as a boxer, what period as a boxer, the dude I like is, well, let me rephrase. I don't like saying that. I don't like saying I'm a fan no more. I'm just gonna say Keith Thurman is the person who I like in boxing. I'm gonna put it to you like that. Well, y'all, let me see this. Spence's objective always was to unify belts. I'd be very disappointed if he beats Yugas and doesn't go after Bud belt. Me too. I'm hoping that don't happen. That's why, really, y'all, to be honest with y'all, I don't want to see Spence win that title because I feel and I know that Spence is not going to fight Errol Spence Jr. I mean, how hard is it to clearly come out and say, yes, I'm going to fight the man? Well, this we'll see stuff don't give me confidence that he going to give him the fight. Because I'm a hater. Hey, well, I got to be a hater, man. I got to be a hater then because I just don't want to see him with that belt. I don't want to see no more holdups. I don't want to see no more we'll sees. I got to go to the ranch, feed my horses. I don't want no more injuries. I don't want nothing. I just want Spence versus Crawford. That's all I want. That's all we want as boxing fans. Terrence Crawford is a tiger. Damage is overrated. We speaking about Crawford. Man, you know what? We know that. Man down still won't stop Thurman. His new name should be everybody he fight be man up. Oh man. Ryan Garcia 29 and 0 on Twitter speed bags. True. He said cause I'm a hater. Easy is gonna be a fan. Easy, it's okay to be a fan of a fighter. No, I'm saying I don't like to just say that. I'm a fan of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I already know Yugas will take that Bud fight though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I want Spence to lose because I just want to see Spence lose. I know Yugas will go and fight Bud. Yugas gonna go fight Bud. It ain't gonna be no 60-40s cross the streets, 50 and 60-40s, even though Yugas got 50-50. What do the Spence fans have to say about that? What do the Spence fans got to say about that? Yordenis Ugas got 50-50 with one belt. Ain't accomplished more than Terrence Crawford. Ugas got 50 with one belt. Ugas got 50-50. Why Bud got to get 60-40 when Bud has accomplished more than both of them? Bud didn't accomplish more than both of them. But Ugas get 50-50. Everybody else got 50-50. But when it comes to Crawford, 60-40, 70-30. But y'all don't see that as ducking. And that too was exposed. They say anything Al Heyman tell him. Yeah, and he using Al Heyman as his bodyguard. Just couldn't get rid of one. Mike Garcia at 135. Nope. I'm no longer a fan, but if he don't fight Bud after this, he pretty much went back on his word, not going for unification. Hey David, bro, he been going back on his word for the longest. This man, look how many people he done fought for no belt, but he say he want Terrence Crawford. He fought Michael Garcia, Danny Garcia. Mike Garcia came from 135. He ain't had no title. Still got 50-50. Danny Garcia didn't have no title. Danny Garcia didn't have no title. It went on it's strap season, remember? It's strap season. I'm just curious to see Spence get in the ring and give us the fight that we want, that we've been asking the man for. That's all I'm saying. He keep getting on there. Do you know he ducking? Because every time he say, "Oh, I ain't ducking nobody." You got to be ducking somebody. You keep saying it. You ain't knocking no heads off. There wasn't no interference, bro. There wasn't no interference. That well, really, in my opinion, though, I'm just gonna be real about it. In my opinion, wasn't nothing wrong with that man. Wasn't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that man. Who was just on the channel? Somebody was just on the channel. I can't think of their name right now. D, he worked for the airline company, and he was saying that you can't get on an airline with an eye injury. How did he go to Dubai? You can't get on an airline with an eye injury. How did he go to Dubai? I don't know. I never been on a plane. But I just had somebody who was on the channel the other night, if y'all go watch the video, say he worked for American Airlines. Said you cannot get on a plane with a messed up eye. How did he go to Dubai with a detached retina? How did they let him on that plane? How did he get on that plane with an injured eye? His eye was messed up, right? That then healed so fast from a headbutt. From a headbutt. He had a detached retina from a headbutt. How did he? I don't know. Dang, I need to hook my high spot back up. Okay, for those who watching, let's see about this just to check this out. Let's to verify this. Everybody watching right now, go to Google and type in, "Can you get on a plane with a eye injury?" And y'all come back and tell me what it say, please. Come on, I'm dead serious. I need somebody to go do this so people don't be thinking I'm crazy. I had a dude on here say he worked for the American Airlines. Been working for him for years. He said you cannot get on a plane with an eye injury. How did this dude go to Dubai? After just getting his eye fixed, he ain't had, come on now. Come on now. They know his business like that. Take a patch off and get on the plane. That's what I was telling people. You can't believe everything you see. You can't believe everything you see. Wind turbulence in the eye ain't good to go to Dubai. His eye healed faster than Megan Thee Stallion. Smacks. 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 I just tell the truth, baby. I just tell the truth. That's all we do on this channel. Don't hate easy work. Hate Blair Cobb. Hate Blair Cobb. He did this. Hate Blair Cobb. Hate Blair Cobb. Hate, 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 hate. Because I ain't do nothing. Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy, y'all. So everybody seen it, everybody looked up and went and looked and see, can you ride in an airplane with a detached retina? With an eye injury, period. Don't say detached retina. Say with an eye injury. It's me easy. The pressure from the flight altitude. Okay, it's you. It's dangerous with that type of injury. Thank you, Damon. Yeah, that was Damon. I'm sorry, Damon. I'm sorry about that, Damon. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember at that time. Yo, I had the pink eye. That joint had me to two eye specialists to cure. I can imagine a torn retina must feel worse than glass. When the last time you had to report injuries before flying? He said, okay, well, let me ask Damon this. We got somebody on here say, when was the last time you had to report injuries before flying? So, Damon, can you debunk that, or can you talk to Jay about that? He said, when was the last time you had to report injuries before flying? So we trying to see, is there a way he could have got on a plane without the public knowing? I mean, without them knowing that his eye was injured, or do they test everybody? Because before I make a video about this, I want to make sure I'm right. Before I make a video about this, I want to make sure I'm right. Yeah, like how is it that did he get on the plane? No, we ain't talking about people flying with cancer. We talking about people flying with eye injuries. That's a nice move, but we talking about people with eye injuries. If so, Damon, just trying to, make sure things are right. If so, Damon, is there a way that Errol could have gotten on the plane without people knowing that his eye was injured? We're going to keep it fair. We're going to keep it on the common denominator. We're going to keep it fair, y'all. I ain't just going to trash the man. I want to make sure it's right. Is there any way that Errol could have got on that plane to Dubai without the airline company knowing of his injury? Is that something, a requirement? Does he have to do that in order to get on the flight? But even still, to say, what I'm saying, you see the UFC dude a couple of weeks ago with his whole eye socket popped out. It looked crazy. No, I didn't see that. I'm happy I didn't see that. Why famous people always go to Dubai? From what I understand, they go and sell themselves. From what people gonna get mad, man. My videos, man, I can't be talking about all of it, but from what I understand about Dubai, that's like celebrities are prostitutes in Dubai. I know this is gonna sound crazy, y'all. Y'all gotta understand that the niggas in Dubai got real money. All right, they got real money, bro. No, it's not a requirement on an airline. Thank you for addressing that, Mr. Damon. The celebrities are prostitutes in Dubai. You ain't gonna believe me. I know you ain't gonna believe me, but I'm telling y'all, because you think they got money over here. Them folks over there got money, 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 money. Do you hear me? See, y'all, we be over here watching TV and thinking these folks really got it. We don't know what them folks got for real. We don't know how much money Floyd Mayweather got for real. All we know is they think is that he rich. We don't know that. But them men overseas in Dubai, them people over in Dubai, you ain't got to question how much money they got. They got it. Trust me, they got it. They got it. They money make Floyd Mayweather look like he own a corner store. Them men got bread over there, bro. Bread. What do you think about who would win between Montana Love versus Boots? Montana Love. Boots. I seen Montana Love getting handled by Errol Lubin before. I heard they're paying ladies in Dubai 200 to 500K to do whatever there. They probably is. Yeah, they wealthy. They ain't rich in Dubai. They got generational money over there. They grandchildren gonna be straight over there. Yeah, oil money. Thank you. Oil. Like Dave Chappelle said, we try and go get this oil. He said, oh, I'm sorry. Oil. He said, I'm sorry, President. Did you say oil? He said, you said oil? He said, what you cooking, bitch? He said, nobody said nothing about no oil. You heard anybody say something about some oil? He said that oil. Dubai men got loan money, all money. Dubai men got all money, long money. That's who got the bread. Boots beat Thurman and Danny Garcia. I say he'll whoop Danny Garcia. For sure, I think he'll whoop Danny Garcia. But Keith, I ain't finna say that about Keith Thurman. I ain't finna count out no Keith Thurman. I ain't never count Keith out. But Danny, yeah, I think he'll whoop Danny. Yeah, they got that oil money to buy. Yeah, we got 8 minutes left, 7 minutes left, really. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the channel. I'm reminding y'all that I will be on tonight. Around about 10 o'clock, 10:30. I hope that everybody use their StreamYard and come on the channel. Use your StreamYard and come on the channel. I got 18 people on. Y'all hit your like button before we get off. We got 6, 7 more minutes, y'all. Turn them like buttons up. Hit them like buttons. Yeah, I told y'all that the Spence fans are stuck in between Errol Spence Jr. and Boots right now. They're going to go either way. When Errol lose, they're going to go run the Boots. When Boots lose, they're going to run the Errol. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Jerron Ennis is the truth. Man, you used to argue about Spence. You said Spence was the truth. Now, when Boots get beat, I told y'all Errol Spence Jr. was the truth. You know how it go. We'll do. Danny semi-retired. Yeah, Danny got money outside the box. He don't got a box. Yeah, they jumping ship. But once again, I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support, man. This is Easy Work Boxing. I'm finna get off, y'all. Please go to the description, donate to the channel if you can. I have Cash App, PayPal is available. Whatever you would like to donate to support the channel, I would truly appreciate. Also, there's a description there. You can subscribe to the new channel. Please do that. That will be my backup channel. And hit your notification bell, and we will be on tonight, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Get on your StreamYard. Be ready. I want everybody to come on. This easy work boxing, I'm out.